Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So it's Tuesday, July 4th. The kids and I are not going anywhere. We're just hanging out at the house. I'm back from California. Praise the Lord. It was a great trip. I'm glad to be back. But it is about 1:30 in the afternoon or so, and I'm trying to put together some quick lunch. Actually breakfast for me because I have not eaten today. So I just wanted to bring you guys along. It's a really quick and simple meal. I went to Aldi's this morning to do grocery shopping, and I found this Priano's tricolor 3-cheese tortellini, and I am going to do this. This scans for 11 smart points per serving, and a serving is a cup and a third, and it has 2 servings in here, so this is 22 smart points. And I'm going to divide this by 4. My oldest son is here. I'm going to have some, and my 2 little kids are here. So I'm going to divide this by 4. So I'm going to count 5 smart points for a 3/4 of a cup, I think is what I'm going to do. Either 2/3 or 3/4. I can't think of the math right now in my head. And then I have a few shrimp that were left over that I got last week. And then I'm just going to add that in, and I'm going to count maybe a point for the shrimp. So we're looking at a 6-point lunch. It's really not even one because 4 ounces is a point, and there's not 16 ounces of shrimp in here. But anyway, I put a little bit of salt already in there. I've got my water salted. I am going to go ahead and put my tortellini in. To the shrimp, I'm going to just add in some onion powder, some garlic powder. Jackson?
Ma'am, I get stir the shrimp?
Really?
I get stir the tortellini?
No. I need you to get the sauce down. And some black pepper. So in here, into the shrimp, I added in salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and black pepper. And I'm going to throw that in last. I've got my tortellini going. The white sauce I just bought though. Jackson's getting me down some white sauce that I got.
Cheese Alfredo?
Yeah. And this is the Priano 4-cheese Alfredo. I think I'm just going to use a 1/4 cup is 60 calories. I think I'm only going to use a 1/2 cup, 3/4 of a cup at the most of this. And so we're just going to boil this for a few minutes. The tortellini does not take long to cook at all. And I like my pasta just on this side of al dente. Normally what I would do is I would add in some onions, some peppers, some celery. But I didn't have a lot of time this morning. I've been doing a lot trying to be back from this trip. And so I just did not have the adequate time to do all of the little small things that I would do. So I think I'm going to probably count this as a 6 or a 7-point lunch and be done, because I'm dividing this between 4 of us. So it'll be 4 equal servings. I am going to add some spinach in. I've done egg muffins this morning. If you have not seen my video on egg muffins, I'll try to link it in the description box. But I've done that, and so we have 1 full pan of egg muffins, and then I did like a glass dish. So that'll be 24 egg muffins. I am going to be putting together egg McMuffins. I've got some cheese defrosting in the sink. I'm going to try to use what I have in my pantry as well as use some of the grocery items that I got this morning. The kids are in the back playing spy. They have been rolling through the kitchen and like they Tom Cruise or somebody. I don't know. Maybe they think they 007. I don't really know who they think they are, but they are rolling around in my kitchen. That's hot. I'm just going to give that a few more minutes and a few more quick stirs there. So I just salted that water, and again I went ahead and salted, peppered, and did everything I needed to do to the shrimp because I'm just going to add it in really fast. To that, I'm just going to add in a bed of spinach, a huge bed actually. That's probably a couple of cups full, but we do like spinach. And again, it's how you, to taste of how you like it. We like it just this side of al dente, and I am going to put this back on the burner in just a second. I'm just going to drain the water out. So I'm sitting that back on the stove. The burner is still on. I've got 1/4 cup measure because I'm just going to put in about 3/4 cup of the Alfredo sauce. And then to the pan, I'm just adding everything back in. So the tortellini, the spinach, and the shrimp that are at the bottom. Because the only thing we want to do now is cook the shrimp through. And I probably should have did that in my big fry pan, but that's okay. And again, clean as you go. Then there's not a lot of cleaning to be done when you're ready to sit down and eat with your family. Or at least that's how I like to do it. That's 3/4 cup, probably a 1/2 cup would have been plenty as well. Jackson, will you get me the cheese as well, lovely? And so again, I'm just going to stir this through until my spinach wilts and my shrimp get done. And you just want your shrimp this side of pink.
Ma'am?
Can you get me the cheese? No, lovely. There's still more in there. That needs to go in the fridge. So I just need the cheese. The mozzarella cheese. And I do have my burner still on. I'm just going to turn that heat up just a little. And 3/4 cup is plenty of sauce. Probably a 1/2 cup would have been just as good. And I'm just going to do 1/4 cup of the fat-free mozzarella cheese. And that's going to round it out. If brother's eating, tell him to come. And what you're looking for is your shrimp to be pink and cooked. So my spinach has had enough time to wilt down, and I put in, gosh, probably 4 or 5, what would be the equivalent of 4 or 5 cups of spinach. And again, normally I would do onions and celery and peppers. I just didn't have enough time to get that done. And what I did have chopped, I used in the egg muffins. So I'm just going to do 3/4 cup. And I'll count that probably as 7 points for my lunch. So anyway, thank you so much for stopping by our channel. If you like Cook With Me videos, give us a thumbs up. Just says, hey, we like your videos. And if you're new here, hit that red subscribe button. We'd love to have you as a part of our family. And until the next time we cook, well, let's eat them because some of them didn't look the best.
Hey, stop.
I'm not ever going to do because it's horrible.
I've had some in here. Watch out, buddy. Let me make
I'm trying to play that thing. You play what thing?